IPL Titbits with Sid, who's looking very geeky today, and Car. Alright, Sid. One-sided match yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. Great dominance by SRH in the batting department. Bairstow and Warner, we spoke about if they get going, it'll be very hard to stop them. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm very happy to see that.
Yes, that and more we will discuss on the segment titled The Day That Was. Alright, so we have been hoping for that to happen for a long, long time, right? Like Bairstow and Warner, we know how devastating they can be. And when they click together, I think the opposition doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, we all knew it was due. They just bat splendidly as an opening pair. And
Mhm.
once they get going, it's very hard to actually stop the run rate from flowing over 10 to 12 runs per over. And Bairstow was just an incredible touch. Everything that he was hitting
Yeah.
was either going for six or he was just converting every delivery, literally. Uh, David Warner also played a very good innings, supporting him and giving him the strike. You don't really see
Mhm.
that much, but he did a very good job at that.
Yeah. So last time you told Bairstow's 50 was not very spicy. You think he changed that?
Yeah, the last time it was some English spice, but this time it's the Hyderabadi spice that he's showing. So yeah, great to see him turning it
Yeah.
up.
And what about this love affair between an Aussie opener and English opener? Do you think they're made for each other?
it's uh, it's positive news for all across the world for all Aussies and Brits. They have this
uh,
amazing relationship, and these two
it,
are advocating it.
yeah, fantastic, fantastic to see two great openers from these two great countries playing so well for Sunrisers Hyderabad. And coming to the batting of Kings 11 Punjab, they never really clicked. But what an innings that was by Nicholas Pooran. My God, that was a six-hitting marathon, wasn't it?
Yeah, they unfortunately didn't click in the opening stand. Mayank got run out unfortunately, and KL wasn't able to convert his innings either.
Hmm.
But as there is a failure up the order, you would expect someone down the order to start playing their game, and that's what Pooran did. He got an opportunity and he totally converted it. 77 runs was amazing. He batted very well. I see a lot of positive in the way he bats. He's been showing
Hmm.
it for the past couple of games. Yesterday, he proved what a lethal force he can be.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that he didn't have anybody to support him because he could have gone on and won the match for them. Looking at the way he was hitting every delivery,
Hmm.
he could have won the game single handedly for Kings 11. But it is a positive news for them in the matches to come.
Yes, so a lot of positives to look forward for Kings 11 Punjab. And if only Puran had got any support, then things could have been different. So, what a wonderful match for Sunrisers Hyderabad. And that was our analysis in the day that was. Moving on, Sid. Today's match, the Rajasthan Royals take on the Delhi Capitals, a proper northern derby. What are you looking forward to in this match?
I'm looking forward to one very beautiful reunion. You know, reunions are always very nice to look forward to when there's so much of happiness and joy. Do you know which one I'm
But,
talking about?
but Delhi Capitals, Rajasthan Royals, what's the reunion you're talking about, Sid?
I'm talking about Josh Butler and Ashwin.
My goodness, it's going to be a very interesting reunion, isn't it? Probably
Yeah,
it is round one of IPL 2020.
I'm actually just waiting for the moment when Josh Butler is on non-strike and
Uh,
Ashwin is ready to bowl. It's going to be
uh,
very funny. I'm sure they'll both have a good laugh about it.
yeah,
And yeah, hoping for a good match also because they're playing in Sharjah. It's at 200.
yeah, and Sharjah is where Rajasthan Royals have won both their matches, and now they're back to their favorite venue. Isn't it? So it's going to be a very interesting match. Sid and I are predicting an absolute six-a-thon today, and we are also predicting a very interesting match between Muhammad Ali. Oh, I mean Josh Butler and Ravichandran Ashwin. Yeah, it's round one, and let's see if somebody gets knocked out or is it going to be even Stevens when they move to round two. All right, guys. So talking about great contest, we have our Predict the Man of the Match contest. Yesterday, it was a pretty obvious choice, Johny Bairstow, and we got a lot of right predictions, Sid. Lot of them.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we have a few of our regulars also answering Johny Bairstow and a lot of newbies as well. So ready to go into the lucky dip?
Let's go.
Yes. Here we go. Let's see. Who is Johny Ginger Bairstow lucky for? Okay. All right, so I have the winner right here, and if you're able to see it, Sid, it is Chirag Goyal. Congratulations, Chirag Goyal. Well done, well done, well done. So thank you so much for predicting, and yeah, we will get in touch with you to send the vouchers across. Keep predicting and have fun here. And before we close, Sid, we got a very interesting question from Shanmuga yesterday. He was
Ah,
asking about the bio bubble. So you want to throw some light on it?
okay, thank you for your question, Shanuga. The bio bubble basically is a perimeter that the cricketers as well as the staff cannot breach. It's actually
Mhm.
more for the cricketers because there's a lot of security that's gone into conducting this tournament, and there's a lot of security threat that they want to avoid, which means
Yeah,
that you cannot go and meet a friend or even a family member. Everyone is isolated in this bubble, and there's nobody from outside who's allowed to enter inside. If they do, they need to follow certain protocol. Or even if you were to breach that bubble, you need to go back into isolation. So it's very strict. There's a good example of what had happened. One of these cricketers had, I think, gone to the reception from his room because he had missed out his room keys, if I
correct.
remember,
Right, right,
and
right.
they had put him into isolation for 6 days. It's that strict, so nobody wants to take a chance, right?
Okay.
It's these times have called for drastic measures. So that's
Mhm.
what the bio bubble is ensuring, that we get to watch cricket happen in these kind of times as well.
Right, and in a safe environment as well. So just to clarify, Sid, if we are all in a bubble, okay, for example, if
Hmm.
I've also gone through all the tests, you've also gone through all the tests. Okay, so can we spend time with each other? Should we also maintain social distancing?
No, we don't need to, as long as we've been cleared of any issues. But of course, maintaining social distance is the norm right now.
Right.
As much as you are safe and you don't show any symptoms, it's always
Mm-hmm.
good to maintain a little bit of distance, which is part of the protocol also, I'm sure. But you don't see that happening too much in the matches. Or
Right,
rather, you
right,
see
right.
a little bit of it happening when wickets taken. They come to
Yeah,
celebrate with a hug, but then
yeah,
realize and
yeah.
like, oh, sorry.
It's so yeah, yeah. Fist bumps.
This
All
happened
right.
many a time. It's hard to adjust to it. So, but anyway, it's a good thing.
Yeah. So just adding on to that, we also had an interesting incident in the England versus West Indies Test series, wherein Jofra Archer, on his way to a ground, just stopped by his home just to say
Hmm.
hi to one of his friends. Okay, and because of that, he was reprimanded. He was put a fine, and he had to again go through an isolation of 5 days. So it is that strict, guys. The bio bubble, and I think in these times, it's very very good that they have this so that we at least can get to watch some cricket. So that's your answer, Shanmuga. Probably Sid and I will make a detailed video on this. And yeah, for all the other audience watching, if you want any of your questions answered, please drop in the comments and don't forget to drop in your prediction for this match as well in the comments. And as we said today, an interesting subplot and a super match between the Rajasthan Royals and Delhi Capitals. Enjoy the cricket, guys. Cheers.